dreamers and make-believers. In today's video, I'm doing my April reading wrap-up, and I'm very excited to announce that I actually managed to read my 3 books in a month. So my 1 book every 10 days. But actually, 1 book took me a lot longer to read, but then 1 book took me a lot less time to read. Like, took me literally a day and a half. So I was able to catch up and do my 3 books in a month. Yay! So I started with Morning Star, which is the 3rd in the Red Rising trilogy. So Red Rising with Darrow and all this amazing stuff. This is the final, so I'm not going to go on about it too much because obviously I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't read it. But it was an epic read, like the definition of epic. That is what this book was, and the characters really stuck with me since I've read it. Like, I still think about them and wonder what they're doing now. And just, it's incredible. It's an incredible trilogy, especially if you like sci-fi, fantasy, but definitely more sci-fi, and just awesome characters. I think that guys and girls would love this because I'm a girl and I loved it, but I think that guys, like some of the characters and the way they speak, it's just awesome, and guys would definitely love it, and it's just incredible. It's just great, and I really like it, and I'm kind of sad that it's over, but I had such a fantastic time reading it. And this is 1 book as well. I mean, it doesn't look that thick, but it is 518 pages, and it's like quite small font. So I remember actually being like, this is gonna take me forever, but let's see if I can read my 3 books this month. But I actually read it in like 5 days or a week maximum because it was just that good and I could not put it down. It's just incredible. Highly recommend the Red Rising trilogy, and this is just a brilliant climatic end. The 2nd book that I read this month, or last month, was Empire Storms, the 5th in the Throne of Glass saga, and it was also just such a fun and incredible read with so much going on. It was hard to keep track. So I kind of touched on this in my last video, if you saw it, where I basically said that I very much prefer Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight to the later books in the series, but this book was still really good to read and really fun, and I really enjoyed watching what happens, and I'm so curious about how the story is going to unfold. And it was just, it's full of a lot of twists, a lot of turns. I definitely enjoyed Empire Storms, and I think the 6th one is coming out in like 8 months or something, so I'm probably definitely going to be picking that up. The 3rd and final book I read in April was Everything. Now this I really wanted to read since one of my friends, but overseas friends, like one of the friends I've never met, like one of my book friends, basically recommended it to me, and I was like, okay, that sounds interesting, sure, one day. And then of course the movie started advertising because it's coming out, and when I saw the trailer I was like, okay, one day is becoming 2 day. So I was originally supposed to read Percy Jackson and The Curse of the Labyrinth at the end of last month, but instead I read Everything. But I'm glad I did because it was a very quick read, and it is such a good read. It's such a nice, unique story. It has a twist that you don't expect, and it's just, it was so, I read it in like a day and a half. It was just so like engaging, and you really started to care about the characters, and you want the best to work out for them, but you just have no idea how that's going to happen because the odds are stacked against them, and things just keep going wrong, and you're just like, it's just not gonna happen. So I'm gonna tell you briefly. I think maybe I can read you the back and tell you briefly what it's about. So it says, live life in a bubble or risk everything for love. So that's like the tagline. Maddie is allergic to the world. She hasn't left her house in 17 years. Ollie is the boy next door. He's determined to find a way to reach her. Already, it's just, ugh. Everything is about the crazy risks we take for love. So it's very sweet, it's very romantic-y lovey, but it's just so nice. And I just love the way that it's done. So for instance, if I can just find something cute. So there's like, it was quite difficult to read, but it's the same sentence, I realized, just repeated, and it's like really nice. So there's like a spiral thing. It's basically, it's kind of like reading her journal. So there's this as well. Madelines Dictionary. So this just like, that's why it was such a quick read, because there's pages that are just like a few sentences. So it's like Madelines Dictionary, promise, definition, the lie you want to keep. Like, it's just so nice. So that is pretty much it for my reading wrap-up of April. It is a short and quick video, but I believe that perhaps I'm gonna try eventually to get to 4 books a month, woo, which is 1 book a week. So I'm gonna see if I can do that eventually. But for now, 3 books a week, you know, is working for me. So next week I will let you know my TBR for May, which I have already started, and I'm enjoying very, very much. Also, guys, I don't know if you know, but I have mentioned before that I am I'm an author in the Spellbound box set, which is paranormal and fantasy and just by some incredible international best-selling and New York Times best-selling authors and just upcoming authors, and it's just incredible. And I'm just so excited. It is now on sale, so I'm going to link it below, and it features my latest saga that I'm working on, the Ashes of Legends saga, which is about gypsies and soldiers and past lives and magical powers and a lot more. It's my first new adult, well, it's my second series. It's my first new adult one, and What is Edge is the young adult one. And so yeah, that's it. If you get a copy, please let me know what you think of Legends Awaken, part 1 of the Ashes of Legends series, and I can't wait to hear what you think. And that's about it. Until next time, I'll see you. Bye!